What's up? How y'all doing? It is Jeff here, no cutscenes, and today I have another let's build slash guide slash tutorial on how to make like sort of this awesome multi-level den house, because every den has to have some stairs that go halfway down, but not like a full flight. And as you can see, it's pretty cool, and if you want to see how I made that little spiral staircase that goes up there too, let me know. Drop a like, hit the sub button, leave it in the comments, let me know what you think. I can do that pretty quickly, but yeah, so here's kind of like a mini tour of it and everything. I think it looks pretty awesome, looks pretty dope. It's, pretty wasteland friendly, pretty lore friendly. You can honestly kind of have this wherever, of course, because it's using the shack foundations. They're going to clip into each other. It's going to be real easy for you to build. So, alright, yeah, let's get into it. And yeah, again, if you want to see how that spiral staircase is made, just tell me. Put up a video. It took me like 5 minutes to do. But first of all, what you're going to need to do, select your doorway. You can use the metal, you can use the wooden one. I wouldn't recommend using the circle one just because it kind of doesn't go with the whole motif of, the den and shit. Then after that, put your shack foundations down. Put one of the shack stairwells off one of the foundations. And then as you can see here, like I put these smaller 1x1 shack floors kind of around it, because what we're going to be doing is a drop down technique. Now I learned this from Jug. He's awesome. He taught me a lot about building as far as this video goes. But what you're going to want to do, just place it right off the end of the actual shack stairwell there. Select it. While you're standing on top, drop down. Back away, check, make sure that it's lined up. As long as you do it correctly, it will be lined up perfectly each time. And then again, you want to put more than 1x1 sort of surrounding it, because if you don't and you drop down, it's just going to automatically pop into where you don't have one. Again, so you don't need to do it like, in a 10x10 square, but you want to do it at least as far as, maybe 3 by 2. You don't even need to do it that far. But again, just make sure, because you'll know when it doesn't snap. And then again, you can see here it kind of goes red a little bit. You just have to try a different angle as far as where you're standing. So once you got it 3 high, you're good. Because the stairs themselves, the little small ones that we're going to be using, are 3 high as far as the shack floor. So take away all the other ones. You can take away that stairwell. You don't need it anymore until later. But it's good that you have it built because you're going to be using materials to build something off it anyway. So yeah, take away those. Take away the shack stairwell. Put one of the shack foundations up to the level of the third one. Now again, you can use the 2x2s with totems supporting it, with ice bending milk machines, whatever the fuck you want to use. You can use even like bureaus and stuff, but as you can see, you can place stairwells that'll snap, that are perfectly level, and they'll look great. After that, for this next part, we're going to actually use this shack wall and roof, the one with the completely flat roof, because what you're going to want to do is that is actually going to be like our second level balcony. We're not going to actually have 2 levels in this as far as, like a full other story, but we're going to have like a little balcony that goes up. And then after this, you got a nice little place where you can walk, you can put more shack floors, and then of course you always want to put like what you're going to be having around it before you actually put the stairs there. So you can put more stairs, but make sure to put your railings, of course, first. If you want, you can do the walls, but I think it kind of looks silly because you're going to have like this open space. It just won't look good. And then for this part, you're just going to want to take one of the actual shack walls there, one of the ones that sticks out a bit, and you can use a metal one, but of course if you want to have that end wall snap, you're going to have to use the wood one and then remove it and then put the metal one. But as you can see here, where I'm taking the shack floors away, you're going to want to do that because again, you're going to want to make sure that you have your walls there first. And I screwed up here because that wall, the second one I placed, is a piece of shit, because for some reason, whenever I use it, just things, they don't go well. They don't work out. It sucks. Fuck it. Because, as you can see, it kind of sticks in to the inside there. So if you try to place one of the stairs, it just won't work. So remove that. Again, you're going to have to remove these. You're going to have to remove the stairs. I fucked up. That is my bad. Just because I remembered that, yeah, that thing is a piece of shit. So, again, now you can place the stairs. You can go back. You can place one of the floors. And then you can place stairs on the outside. And, yeah, you got a little walkway that you can take around. You can use it for defense. You don't need to place one of the, what do they call it? Little turret stops or whatever the fuck you can put one of your settlers in. So now this next part here, you're going to want to remove it because you're going to want to place an actual railing there. And later, you'll actually see that I take that out because I had a brilliant idea halfway through. But we'll talk about that later. And for some reason, That one doesn't work with it. The other one that kind of looks like that has the bars that go across doesn't work either. But the one with the little plywood and the little slash of wood that goes through it will work. So you can snap that into place and you're good to go. Then after that, of course, you're going to want to place your walls because, again, you're going to need to place these before you can actually put more stairs, before you can put anything else. So it's up to you what walls you want to use. I just went with this one, you know, in the wood because I try to make it as quick as possible, not backing in and out each time. And then over here, you want to place another one of the shack walls and roofs because you're going to want a place to walk as well. It's not a balcony per se, it's just a place where you can walk on the roof up top. But yeah, we'll see that again. So really quickly here, you're going to do the same thing that you did with the other part because this is going to make our den. Our den is the actual part when you walk in, and then you're going to drop it down. Check to make sure it's lined up, you're good to go. You're going to make sure that you do it 3 times. Spread out those 1x1s as far as you can. And as you can see, like, you're going to want to put more down. I just screwed up there again because you don't have enough around. You kind of want to make sure it extends at least 1 out. And then again, if it hits red, you're just going to want to stand in a different spot. And sometimes it'll come up and snap. It'll go red, but then it'll go blue or whatever you have as colors. But after that, you're good. So here, take them away. Take that shack stairwell away, and you are good to go. Place your foundation. Place your other floor, place your concrete. It doesn't matter. Like, you can use the totems to support it. Like I said, you can use whatever the fuck you want. Doesn't matter. You can make it a junk style fence. You're good. You can place a railing there, so you kind of have, like, you know, it's separated. If you want, you can even place a stairwell there. But honestly, I'm just going stairwell crazy. You don't really need to. Make Make the rest of your little house here. Use the wood. Use the metal ones, and I'm doing this before Wasteland Workshop even comes out because I live on the West Coast and it doesn't come out for like another 8 hours, which I'm really bummed because I've already seen a bunch of videos and pictures showing what is available and it looks just fucking awesome. Okay, so now next part, we're gonna have to remove this, but don't worry, it'll snap back into place later. We're removing this so that we can actually make the second little balcony, little railing section out here. So I'm going to take one of the 1x1s, you're going to want to take it and just put it all the way around. You're not going to actually want to keep it there. I actually messed up, I thought it was actually in the right spot, but as you can see, I take it down because you don't actually need it there. But again, you kind of want to make like a 2x2 section there. After that, you can snap it back in because it's not taking up any space. Put the 1x1 right there, and this railing on the left, the one on the far left there, it doesn't work with the stairs because it kind of cuts into where the stairs actually go. So you're just going to want to take that one out, put whichever one else will work. I don't know if it works with that other one that kind of looks like it, but it works with those railings. So yeah, you'll just have to do some trial and error. It's all in fun. Then after this part, excuse me, I had a burp. After this part, we're going to make our actual railing up top. Not second story exactly. You can if you want. I didn't want to do it. I wanted to make it more of like a lookout center. Up to you. It's a let's build. It's a guide. It's a tutorial. It's for your benefit. It's not to tell you how to do it. So, and again, you're going to want to take these parts away here because we are just using that as a reference. You're going to want to put one of the actual shack foundations because we're going to be putting a stairwell into that, so we're going to need some more space. You don't want it just to be right up where that shack wall and roof is because that'll be too clusterfucky. It'll be too close. Just won't work out. Now after that, put the 1x1s here, put them right across. Perfect. It's not going to look like it's falling off the edge like it does with the other angled ones, but since that one is flat, you are good. Place one on the other one there too, because again, we're just getting these for reference. And I actually kind of fucked up here because I forgot that you needed to put one more, like right there where it looks to the right. Because you'll see here, when I put the stairs, they go basically right to the edge, and there's not like a walkway where you can get around. You would have to kind of go all the way around, jump up. It just wouldn't look good. So yeah, what I ended up doing was doing it the right way. Take away one of them. You can keep the stairs there if you want to reference. Honestly, you don't need to. You can just actually, you know, use the shack 1x1. Bam, there you go. Move the stairs. Perfect. That's what should have been done in the first place. And then, what you're going to want to do here, you're not going to want to do what my capture card did there, which is fuck up even worse than I did. You're going to put railings. You're going to put them off to the side because, again, even though it kind of looks like it's floating right now, it won't be. We're going to use the radar poles. You can use the totems. You can use whatever you want. You can even put, like, you know, the shack floors down and then put a bureau underneath it to make it super junky. But just for right now, trying to do it as quick as possible, we're going to use Raider setups. Put the stairs there just like I did before with the dens. Put some railings, and you're good to go. And finish it up. So actually, yeah, I fucked up there too. I actually took that part away because I had a brilliant epiphany. Why not make something that goes around it and more stairs? You can always use more stairs because this place is a den. So with the roofs, we'll do this part now, but I always use the ones with the lower slope on the higher parts and then the ones with the higher slope on the lower parts. Reason being, because when you actually see it, at the top, they meet up perfectly. You just have to find the right angle if you have to get to the other side, if you have to get up top, you know. Use the left bumper and A at the same time to bring it up or down, take it away. You just have to do some trial and error. But then, once you get it, you're good. So now this part here, I actually ended up taking away. Because I thought, hey, that's just some wasted space. I know you can just look out there, but there's already kind of like a lookout balcony anyway. So why not make this just a stairwell with another little lookout balcony? So, very easy. You take where you already have it on the level, basically all the way around to where you're going to want the 1x1. If you want, you could have taken away the shack floor and roof, but you would have had to basically redo everything you did up top because it wouldn't have snapped into place. You take away that railing, you put one of the I don't even know what they're called. It's not like the 2x1, it's not even a 1x1, it's just like a 1x1/2 or whatever, but you know, you can see. You'll know which one you can use. Put some stairs down, you can walk all the way around this bitch. Pretty easy. And then you want to check out what you finished. Yeah. So, and then that's where I actually kind of like, you know, have it flat, just because it's like another little lookout tower up top that you can walk to. And then here I just fast forwarded. You don't really need to see me doing the rug glitch because, you know, I'm sure 99% of you know how to do this. It's not really a beginner's guide, it's just kind of a let's build how to do it. Use whichever of the Raider poles you want because we're just using them for support. Put it there, move it how you want it. If you want it to be perfect, kind of like I did, you can just keep guessing and testing, pushing it forward, checking it out, seeing if it's good. If it's to your liking, cool. If it's not, just keep working. You'll get it eventually. And yeah, one little trick I have is if you want to get it kind of perfect, you just line it up at the edge and then drop it down immediately. So now let's go take a look at our finished product. I think it looks pretty good. And again, if you want to see that weird spiral staircase thing I made with the little area there, just tell me. I will put up a video for that. You can walk all the way underneath it, which is good. You can put, you know, junk fences around it if you want it to be like in the middle of nowhere. And again, it's all based on the shack foundation, so it's going to snap. It's going to be great. It's going to be really easy. So yeah, if you followed the video, you know, I hope you like it. I hope you build your own. Do like 3 different levels, 4 different levels, 5 different levels, huge houses, whatever. World's your oyster. So thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoy it, hit that like button, sub for more content, and thank you. Have a good day.